Hello, everybody. How is everybody doing? I hope everybody's doing well. Today we got two wonderful little books to color from. Now I've got Disney Girl Power. We could do Belle and with the library of books because Belle is a big reader, and as some of you know that I always think that Belle is one of my favorite princesses because she's not like the other ones. Like she likes to read, which I used to be a big time reader. If you guys know anything, and you can go check out my old blog. Hi, Robin. How are you? So we can either color from this one, Disney Girl Power. Only thing about this is that I like this because it's like this, but the only thing that I don't like is that the pages come out easily in it. So you have to be really careful when you do it. Or we can color this lovely double, or we could start this lovely double page spread. A lot of you don't know what this is. Mysterious Library. To give you some background on it, it's a fairy tale book of various fairy tales, fables. Now, some of you may not be familiar with this story, the one with the swans in it. I think there were 6 brothers, maybe 7, because I count 6, so I think it was 6 brothers. Got cursed, I think, by an evil witch. So this one, it's a rare story. Explaining the story. Basically, they have a sister who wasn't cursed, and in this tale, she gets engaged to some highborn noble. So she spends the year not talking to melt them sweaters. So at the end of the year, she isn't able to make them. The curse stays permanently, but she takes a vow to do it within a year. And within a year, she does manage to make them all the quilts. But of course, things never go right in a fairy tale. So I forget what the name of this tale is, but I think it's in the back of the book. They tell you what the name of the picture is. There is a name of this. I think in the back of the book. What is the name of the thing? On the back, there's an index of the name of the fairy tale. It's called Swan Lake. But there was a very famous tale. It's called Swan Lake, but this one might be very much of the one with the curse. But I think a lot of people. So which one should we get, Robin, and the 2 other people? Should we do Belle and Disney, or should we do this lovely 2-page thing with Swan Lake? I'm not very good at coloring swans, so what should we color in? My mind is leaning more towards Disney because more people know Disney. I think we'll do Disney. 2-page might be difficult to color. Would you guys be terribly upset at the end of February if we did a coloring book collection? Because I'd actually have to do that in parts because I'm realizing that all my small books are covered with markers, diamond paint, and stuff on top of it. And then my other thing is more diamond paintings, more coloring stuff, more diamond paint and stuff is on top of the holiday tote. So if I was to do that, we'd have to do that probably in parts, or we'd have to sit here and do one big 3-hour stream. Mm-hmm. I almost like tempted to do that. So let me get my pencils. Miss Robin knows what these are. I was hoping that my Holbeins would get here today. My the additional ones I ordered. No such luck. You all know that one of my That gives me some idea what I'm doing. So this is called Coco. And I have my nice cup of coffee. So if you guys are wondering, I am drinking coffee. Someone once asked me, what are my favorite pencils to use? I go, that's hard because, it depends on which book I'm coloring or which, am I coloring portraits and I blend in, am I layering? No, I can't do Belle Dark. That's the thing. I could do the others if we were doing Pocahontas, maybe. And what's the other princess that's dark? And maybe Pocahontas. Maybe if we were doing, not Rapunzel, who's this? Maybe if we were doing her. But I don't know how to color her because I've never seen it. I've never seen Wreck-It Ralph. And I need to see that one. I think in the earlier ones, there might be one or two that's darker. Maybe if I was doing Jasmine, we'd be doing something darker. Hello, Lucia. We are coloring from Girl Power. Disney's Girl Powers. Yes, this is a Hatchet Heroes book. I did get this on Amazon France a long time ago. Although I will say the whole lines are coming in a close second now to my Prismas. Well, this is the cover. You can get this off of Amazon France. I did not get this off of Amazon US. I do not know if it's on Amazon US because if it is, it's probably done through France. The Hatchet Hero books are really, really nice. The paper's really, really nice in them. And I like this book because it's all single-sided. And somebody asked me about a book I had never heard about. Is it suitable for their fairy tale book? And I go, can I see the covering? Can I see a few images from it? And I said, yeah, because it's a lot of fairy tales. But There's like basically fairy tales from around the world. I had never seen the book before, so I was like, well, maybe if we were doing Tiana. I don't even know what this is. This is called Tiana and Naveen, Tiana and Isapo. So, like, I can do dark skin now in markers, but I still can't do them in pencils, not well anyway. I did finish that Valentine's Bliss book, so I'm very happy about that. Well, because I have so many diamond painting pens now, I just really am scared of the way that I store them. Well, the really expensive ones anyway. But Amazon has this box where you can buy a box to store your pens, and it will store about 36 pens. So I'm thinking seriously of buying it, but it's like almost $50 to get it. The other option is I wait till I have my affiliate money and then order it then. You know that this year I have finished 2 coloring books. One is a leftover from last year. So I still got to film the video for those 3 books. The Valentine's Day Bliss one, which I just finished this month. Last month I finished Fairy Portraits. And then at the end of December, early January, I finished Mermaid Hair by Deborah Mueller. So I made sure all the images were on my Pinterest. So all the images are done. I just need to color it in there. So hold on while I get a white pencil. We are using the white polychromos because I love white, and I love the white in here. This is Ivory. This has like the best white. Honest to God, the Ivory. Get it. It is a great book. I personally will say get the book because and I'm going to color Belle her traditional colors, so this is Ivory. Oh. Here's what you do, guys. If the book you want is out of stock, look in other places like Etsy, eBay, Book Outlet, Book Depository. Look at your country's Amazon. Look at Etsy. People may be selling it. Also look on Facebook groups because sometimes people sell used books or they sell books that they've never touched. Keep that in mind. It's not a definitive thing, but I personally think Disney is worth it, but that's just my opinion. If you can't find books, look in those places I mentioned: Etsy, eBay, Book Outlet, Book Depository. Here's the thing: markers would bleed through. So even if you did use markers in this, you would still have to put a blotter page in if you were using markers. I'm using pencils. the quality of the pencils. This pet book works beautiful with pencils. I think it's more made for pencils. I have not seen anybody use markers in it. That's just my opinion, but I wouldn't use this personally for with markers. I would use this with pencils, and that's what I've decided to use. Now, here's the thing. When you color with pencils, and anybody who colors with pencils knows that when you do pencil work, it takes a lot longer to color. You know who's used super tips, but that's her because she's really good at them. Kate has used super tips. I wouldn't use alcohol markers, but then here's the thing. When you use alcohol markers, it's a whole different thing. Spring green. What's your budget for pencils? No, we're talking about this book. The paper's nice and thick, but I wouldn't recommend markers, but that's just my opinion. Sometimes I have pictures here and I don't know why I put them there. Sometimes you put certain colors, certain places, why did I put that color there? What was I thinking when I did that? Looking for orange, and I don't see an orange here. That's okay. You know what also is a good starter set too, which I like a lot of people diss it. Deli's Star Joys are a good starter pencil. Crayolas are always a good pigmented pencil. Yeah, they're budget friendly, and I know I've not always been the nicest about them, but Crayolas are a good starter pencil. If you're heavy-handed, the Artesas, okay, but I don't personally. I have some issues with Artesa as a company. And that's my issue. So I know some people like them. I have that. I like the Shrift for Farbing because even though they're an oil-based one, they're a good starter set. Color softs are nice too. Artesas are good to start. Here's the thing. Depends on, there's two brands of Artisas. Now, you'll see a lot of people having bad reviews of them, but they're not using, they're trying to say they're bad because they're putting watercolors on them. But here's the thing with the Artisas, they have a watercolor set and they have a regular set. Now, the regular set doesn't have the paintbrush on. And then people try to dip them in water and they're trying to sabotage the company. And I mean, I can see no reason why they're trying to sabotage the company. Now, this is a Pablo because I don't have orange in the, hold on. That was one of the colors I think I ordered in orange in Holbein, so I don't have it yet. So I think I'll get it sometime this weekend. I also ordered a pen. Yeah, I have a thing for diamond painting pens too. From Chroma Pens. There are so many different pencils out there. There's Delis, there's the Schiffer Farbens, you know, there's Lyras. You know, nobody really talks about the Lyras, the Irritants very much, except maybe me. I wasn't crazy about the Everblends. I liked them, and then I didn't like them when they left that icky yellow mark, that Everblends, that first set of Everblends. So I've never been a big fan of the Everblends after that. And that's just a personal opinion about their markers. I like their pencils are okay. Their water brushes are okay, but everything else I don't really care for. So that's a Pablo. This is a Caran d'Ache Pablo. I have a lot of different sets. You guys will know this about me. Yippee! Nevertheless, knock it down, knock it down. Yippee! Only part of me you saw. Yippee! We can make that funny. I can make anything funny. What are you planning on IG? I'm much more fun than IG. Remember, you get Tuesday and Thursdays now. Sound in pink. Skin tone. Usually I use my Prismas for this, but I found that I can use other pencils just as well. Cream. Wow, 13 of you, yay! You guys don't know what I have planned at the end, right? What do I have planned at the end, Shelley? Actually, Michelle has a live at 3. I don't have a live, so. This is cream. Done. So now we can put cream. Now some people say, well, you should do the center of your pick last. Now I'm putting this down as my base color, so Granite Rose. It was quiet, it was nice, it was okay. It was nice. When I go back tomorrow, my boss will be there, so he wasn't there, but they left enough on the pile of stuff, you know. And then today my co-worker called me up. Well, really, she's my supervisor. Called me up, and I thought she had called me to ask me for something, and she really didn't. She dialed me by mistake. So it was nice. It was pleasant, and it also was very nice. As some of you know, I live in New York City, and right now, riding the subways can be it is extremely dangerous because people are getting pushed, people are getting attacked, people are getting raped. You guys probably see the news reports about all these horrible things happening in the New York City subway. So where I work is right by Grand Central, and that's on the east side of Manhattan. So, of course, my mother had some concerns when I told her I was going back to work, and I go, you know, most of the time I don't carry my purse with me. I've only been carrying what I need. You know, so of course there were cops there because subway crime, you know, when I got on at the station that I get on, there were cops there. So I was very happy to see that there was cops because, you know, guys, subway crime has been up, and that's how I mostly get around. So you guys see that. Hi, Paula. And so then we put the little pink here. Naughty nut. Her skin will be orangey. Thank you, Megan. And welcome, Megan. But I want you guys' opinion. Should I buy this item that's like $48 for my pens? It will hold 36 of them. And it'll be like little drawers. Should I buy it now? Why, is he not normally chatty? Or is he like, yum, 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 yum? Let me show you what it looks like on camera so you guys can kind of get where I'm going with where the thing is, what it looks like. I saw this on somebody else's channel. This is what it looks like. Like, hold on. Then when you close it, it looks different. When you close it, it looks like this. Should I get this to make it look nice? I saw somebody else who had stored their stuff in there. You know, my mother goes, well, that's as much as one of your pens cost. I was like laughing when she said that to me. So you guys really think I should buy that? My bell looks like a tanned bell. We made her look tanned. That was not my hope, but that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Not the worst thing I've ever done. Could be worse. I could have made it really dark. Who started early? Okay, Michelle, have fun. Hope everything is well. Here we go. This is pastel blue. See, this came out so tan. Oh, well, we'll say that bell has been in the sun a little too long. Which Jamie? There's several Jamies. Gentine blue. And I got to sharpen this because this is not sharp. When you color with dull points, it does make a difference somewhat better. I don't think it makes a lot of difference. Like Gentine blue. I originally bought this book actually after seeing it on Sammy, Color and Chat with Sammy's channel. Oh no. Hi, Carol. I bought this book after I saw it on Sammy's channel, and this was the image that she particularly colored from. Now, I've done a few images in this, so it's not like my first picture either. And when she showed this book, after Sammy showed this book, I knew I had to have it. Do you guys know that Daria Drawers came out with the second Color and Chicks book? And I'm waiting to see if other people. Ugh, I hate migraines. Migraines are the worst. This might be two streams because remember, we have all these little books to do. This month, I seem to be going back and picking up books I haven't worked in a lot this month. I'm kind of really great about that. I'm really happy. I've also finished 3 books. One I think I like finished January 1st. The second, I think that was The Mermaid Hair, so it was like a borderline book. And then I finished Fairy Portraits by Samantha J. Lewis, and then I got then I recently finished the Valentine's Day Bliss this month, so I'm really happy about that. And get this, guys, I only have 10 pictures left to go in Rose Windows. And I'm going in order in that book, not what I want to color, but I'm literally going in order in that book. I hate stress migraines. It is so annoying because you're like, stop it. Stop causing me stress. I remember the time I was born and I had major migraine and I was bowling well, but I wasn't bowling like as well as I could have bowled. Actually, some of the guys said, "Oh, your migraine is actually causing you to bowl better." And I was like, "I want my migraine gone. It's hurting me." They go, "Who's causing your migraine?" And I go, "He's causing my migraine, Jason." Everybody laughed. Jason didn't laugh though. Jason's my rival, my longtime rival at bowling. I can't tell you how much I can't stand that man. All the problems he's given me over the years. But that's a story for another time. But this man, he would give me the most aggravated migraines. You know, one of those people that's just like, oh, please. Now, if this was Mark, I'd be like, with the chisel. Actually, I did look at a picture on how to color Belle. And her colors for this outfit are blue and white or blue and ivory. And I'll give you a little hint. Ivory comes out better than pure white. Or buff titanium if you're using the luminance. This is Girl Power by Hatchet Heroes. This one is, you get this from France. But right now, according to somebody who was in the stream earlier, that it's sold out right now. So you might have to go to a second-hand or a third-hand shop to get it, like a book depository, book outlet. Hold on, guys. Let me see if it's available on Amazon. I can get you guys a link for it. If it's not available in mine, you will have to go to Amazon. Here, I found it. I found it. Let me put a link up for you guys so you can find it. Oh, no, they have it in a Spanish edition. They don't have it in an American edition, but they have it in a Spanish edition. Let me just give you the affiliate, guys. Let me give you the affiliate link to it. To get it, the French edition is $40.99 now. To get the Spanish version is $24. That's the exact same book. Saying that the book is really expensive if you get the French version, but if you get the other version, it's $23.19. Hold on, I'm putting in the link for you guys. Disney Pearl Power. Now I'm going to pin this to the top, guys, so everybody can see the message is pinned. So I have the message pinned. So if you guys are curious and you want the book, pictures are the same no matter which version you get of the book. Yeah, it's like $40.99 if you get the French version. But if you get the Spanish version, it's $22. Just keep that in mind. The Spanish edition is exactly the same. It's just the language may be a little different. And I'm sure they're going to have a name and the names on this. Thank you, Dion Diova. You know, I have decided that I will keep certain books when I'm done with them, but other books I will not keep. Like, I'm not keeping any of the 3 books that I finished recently, just because I don't really have the room to finish them. I finished 3, gave 4 to my nieces, so therefore I got 7. But then I got 6 new books, and so I was like, So what I got rid of, I replaced, basically. There's a lot of books I have that a lot of people have not seen me do. A lot of people have been asking me about that Polish Snow White or that German book. I have no recollection of where I got it. I saw it on someone else's channel or Facebook group. The problem is when you don't remember where you get certain things, it's hard to find them again. Like there are Color Ya books that are in overseas, but they're out of stock of them. Like there's 2 fairies books that I want to get from Color Ya. But you have to remember also, guys, I've seen some beautiful, beautiful books on Etsy, and I've had to pass on them just because the shipping is outrageous. You know what also works on the? It's insanity. That sometimes, I want to get another Maud Lamont book. That's the one who did the Dusk and Dawn book, Between Dusk and Dawn book with all those pretty women and the spiral bows. The new Anastasia Ellico the Riva book. I can't get it because it'd be like $45, $50 for the book, the new one. The Amarantine. Also, guys, we almost did one from this. I almost picked one from here. I almost picked one from here. And if I was going to do one, it would have been... It would have been not Lost in Wonderland. This is an Alice in Wonderland from Manis Guerrero. It would have been one of these. Not Your Alice. I think they did a poster of this, Not Your Alice, from DAC. Robin, did they do a DAC called Not Your Alice, if I remember correctly? This is Princess Ariel. I did this in Marcus. I think I did this with you on stream, actually. This is Princess Belle. This is from the Color in Heaven Dark Fantasy, guys. So keep that in mind. We almost did something from this. I love my Color in Heavens. I have quite a lot of Color in Heavens. Like, one thing I was telling somebody, I consider any of the Fabianas for the color along this month. You guys all know what the color along is this month. Someone said to me that there's a year-long Disney color along. Is there a year-long Disney color along? Someone told me there is one. Somewhere on Instagram or somewhere on the YouTube or Facebook community, someone told me that there's a Disney one. Because I know Fabiana Atanasio, someone has, I think it's Jamie or one of the other people, is doing a hashtag called a Fab Year 2021, which means Fabiana Atanasio. That was fast, Paula. When me and my mother work together, we're very fast, By nature, I'm very fast, but the other day I got mad at my mother when we were putting away the groceries, and I go, there's a reason why I don't have the cart that I put the groceries on, and I move it into the kitchen. But my mother goes, well, no, it would be easier just to move the stuff off the groceries. No, I do. I put the groceries on the side so I'll have room to move around in the little kitchen. There's no thought process, I said to her. What's the thought process in that? Sometimes I think my mother doesn't have the thought process, or if she does, she's not letting me in on the thought process, and then I get pissed off at her. Well, there are people who do this painstakingly. but they have like millions of people, so it doesn't take as long as you think it does. Venetian red. Wait a minute, I didn't realize there was another shelf up here. How did I miss there being a shelf up there? Mm-hmm. I'm going to even say that I break the rules of like coloring. Like people, no, you should always do the person last. Like I've been told that I should do this center last. Should always do the person and then do all the details around the picture before I do the person in the middle. I actually like to do the person first. Oh lordy, I hear you. I just did my unemployment. I'm back at work, but 2 days a week, so I'm getting paid for 20 hours a week. So I next week have to report that. Yeah, if you're gonna shop for things, if you find books out of stock and you want them, search the secondhand stores. Search your discount stores like Book Deposit, Book Outlet. There are a lot of international stores too, besides Amazon France, Amazon Japan. But they are a little bit more pricey. But there's always an expression: you get what you pay for. Oh no 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 no, Paula! I am a pencil criminal, according to Miss Sammy. According to Miss Sammy of Color and Chat with Sammy, she calls me a pencil criminal because I love coloring with short pencils. She's like, no 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 no. And I like coloring in this book with pencil because it's so much fun to color in this one. And then the other book that I got that you guys saw me color in last time, the last Disney book we colored in, was given to the Princess coloring book. That one was enabled by Miss Kate. The paper's nice. It's like a cardstock, but it's a good quality cardstock. I don't enable. I simply share. I say I share, I don't enable. Just like Miss Ann enables. Miss Ann enables big time. Remember, we still got the thing around. We got to do all the books too. So it's not like it's just doing one thing with this picture. Maybe we'll do one shelf. The books don't have to be your favorite. You can do them a lot of different ways. You know, the best way to do complicated pictures, I say, go piece by piece. Don't look at it as a whole. Look at it like a section. Think of it as how some people diamond paint. You know how some people have, what's a piece of paper where I can do this? Oh, there we go. Think of it like this. Let's say you got 4 detailed squares. Yeah. So you got like 4 detailed squares. You got 1 square here. Like, let's put this in perspective. You got 4 pieces of it, and they're all really detailed. Well, why don't you concentrate on one section and then you concentrate on another section, hence. Don't let it rule you. Don't let the fear rule you. I think a lot of times that's what we do. We let our fears rule us. I don't enable. What have I enabled today? Oh, that's very good news. What have I enabled today? That's a piece of lemon loaf. Excuse me while I take a piece of lemon loaf. I have this thing where I have to have a little something. Oh, if anybody's wondering what I was eating behind the scenes, it's a little piece of cake. That is fabulous news. I love these little cakes. This is like one of my favorite cakes and desserts. Would you guys like me? Would you guys like a finished pages collection? Now I'm thinking of replacing some of my cases. Like this one has my color pencils in it, and I'm thinking of getting another case and replacing my Christmas, and then another one for my. No, it's a nice lemon loaf cake. I love it. It's like one of my favorite desserts from Starbucks. So we're gonna do this with different pencils. Cerulean blue. These are the colors. These are the 180 set of colors. You guys have guessed I'm using my call angle, not my swordfish, because I left my swordfish downstairs. I think I might make this gold with a gel pen. yellow, canary yellow, need to do that. Excuse me. I think I left out we missed some of the shelf. This is what happens when you color and you miss something. I notice this all the time with me. I always miss something when I color. Yellow green. Sometimes I'll use different pencils if I need to use them. Dark purple. These look like castle huts, but I can assure you they're not. These are colors. These are budget-friendly pencil. There's 180 of them. Really? Pale purple. Orange. Fresh green. Now, Marcus, this is yellowy. And you see, you've already finished a section of books. So now you don't have to feel worried about it. And again, I missed something. I got to take that Venetian red out from the polys. I mean, from the poplars. Oh, yeah, Venetian red is a really nice brown. This is like my favorite brown. going to leave this out just in case I missed something else. No, we're not doing that one. That'll be good. You'll be good color. Start the books to it. Red. Coffee. This way you do the books in a way that makes sense. You do everything by shelves. Doing them different colors helps too. So I put that in there. So pale pink. Oh, that's cream and pink. That was like isn't he? I love Chip. He's so funny, that character. Nude. This can be considered one of the skin tones in the colors. Forest green. Yellow. Creamy yellow. Autumn gold. Metallic blue. Just doing the books is going to take us time. So keep that in mind. If you want, we can continue for a little bit longer. I just want to finish this one shot. Maroon. Ooh, that's nice. I love that movie. Lead gray. Dark brown. Now what I'm thinking of doing is putting the dark brown here. It's a Disney coloring book. It's called Disney Girl Power Hatchet Heroes. This is the French edition. They have a Spanish edition, which is the exact same pictures. The Spanish edition is on regular Amazon, and it's like I think it's what, $22 for the Spanish edition. If you want the same edition I have now, it's like $40 there. So it is a big it's a Disney book. I normally don't color Disney. So it's Disney characters. You know, when I bought it, I normally color like things like the Mita Victoria, Jade Summer, sometimes mandalas, but we don't do that. But you know, we color whatever my mood is. But this month is fairy tales and fantasy, so I was like, my Disney books do that. I have some Fabianas too. You know, Fabiana Natanasio. And I left the link to where you can buy this book, the Spanish edition, because it's a lot less. On Amazon on the top, I pinned it. If anybody's interested in that. Listen, enabling is a circle because I get enabled and then I share. I don't call it enabling, it is sharing. You know, sometimes you have an idea where a picture is going to go and then it goes somewhere else because the other people help you along with the book. These are supposed to be wax pencils. These are colors. But we colored this with Holbeins. Well, tell other people does not enable me, Paula. You haven't seen my whole collection. Be grateful, lady. Because if you see my whole collection, you'll nearly faint. Remember, I have tiny books there, which is the smaller size than normal. I have the holiday and seasonal books in a blue tub. Everything else, if it's not in my bag that I bring downstairs, some of the books are over there, the newer ones, in a pile. A lot of the books are on the shelves in the small room, my small little room, on bookshelves. And I sort my books by illustrator. If they're not seasonal enough. If they're not in the seasonal bag, that means I just had no more room to put them in. And I have a tremendous amount of Demeter Victoria, a lot of Jade Summer. Now Pink LaBelle's gotten up there. I'm starting to get some Ava Browns as well. Demeter Victoria, Evelyn Liza. Evelyn Liza doesn't have as many. I have quite a few, what do we call them? Demeter Victoria books. No, thank you. I'm not handing my books over to you. Sky blue. Ooh, that is nice. This looks an awful lot like this. That was funny. It made me laugh. I don't laugh very often. Metallic light green. I think my mother's coming home from her new cemetery. Yes, my mother has come home from her new cemetery. Salmon pink. I'm sorry, but this looks like an orange. Doesn't it look like an orange? When you see this, this looks like an orange. Salmon pink is one of those really deceptive colors. That means my mother's home because the lights went just on. I had them off. We will finish this shelf, and then next time we will finish up the rest. Next time we will. Do you guys want me to continue this or no? If you don't want me to continue it, I will not continue it. Rosy pink. I actually like the way this is coming out. Bright orange yellow. These are colors. These are like my metallic grass green. You know, Sammy had a tutorial on how to make your books look rustic, and I really liked the tutorial that she did on that, but I was trying to do it and I couldn't do it. Personally, not everything someone tries you're going to be able to do right away. Metallic teal. Oh, we're going to do a giveaway, Miss Kimmy. I know you don't like being called the Kim. Kimmy, I'm sorry, I don't know what came over me doing that. Would you guys like a giveaway? And I'm going to wait till the end of the stream to do it because I want people who've been in here, you know, it's a reward. So, for those of you who have been here. Peach Puff. This set of pencils has like the most interesting names. So we're going to finish this shelf and then we're going to do the giveaway. So. Lilac. Light blue. Yeah, I'm wondering if the person when they made these gave these pencils their name was not eating food. That's what I'm thinking. They probably were eating food when they came up with the names for these pencils. Brilliant green. Remember, after we're done the shelf, we still have to do the other 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 shelves. All the little flowers around her and leaves. So, yeah, the Disney pictures can take longer to do than most books. Light orange yellow. So now, let me get the giveaway books and we will do the giveaway. This is where we're going to end the picture today. So you guys see, you can do books. You just have to be patient with the sections. Sometimes it's not about, oh, rush, 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 rush. Everything must be getting done. You know, if you take your time, you can create a beautiful, beautiful picture. And that's what I was thinking. It probably was right before lunch. Okay. So here we go. You should not be in here. I do not know why these were. Yeah. No, those ones should not have been in there. Don't know why they were in there. Okay. The first book up to be given away is Quarantine Queens. Alan Robert, The Beauty of Horror. I don't color in this, and I just did think it's a really unique book, but I don't really like the images in it as much as I did when I first got it. I think, for me, this book has to be an acquired taste for someone if they like this kind of stuff. I don't particularly care for that. The next one is Peaceful Patterns, Coloring to Relax and Soothe. I don't color in these, and I don't really care for the patterns in it anymore. When I got it, I thought it was great, and now I'm like, like maybe someone else would like this. Plus, it has perforated pages. I know I have to. Somehow the thing got moved. It always gets moved. Grayscale coloring book by the artist Jane Sarah Star Wheels. I was looking at the paper and I'm having a difficult, I'm looking at this and I'm like, you know what, this grayscale is a little too dark for me. I don't really care for the paper too much. I think the paper is my issue with this book. I think it's a lovely book. I just think the paper, I've always had a hard time with paper like this, coloring on this. Little Witches and Wild Things. I thought I was going to color in this eventually, but then, as I'm looking at it, I'm thinking, I don't like it as much as I first did, but maybe someone else really would like this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Tolkien's World, the fantasy coloring book. I'm never going to color out of this. It's lovely. These images are, the images weren't what I thought they were. I kind of find them not what I wanted to color. We Wicked's coloring book. Another book that I don't really care for. And then the Witch coloring book. So one lucky person will get to choose one of these books. So here's what we're going to do. We got 10 people in the 10 people in the coloring in the chat. So 1 to 20. You're going to pick a number from 1 to 20. Please do not put numbers until I say start. When I say stop, no more numbers. 1 to 20. Whoever's closest to the number will win their choice of whichever book they want. So 1 to 20. When I say start, start. If somebody else has picked your number, it's usually the first person who picks that number is the winner. If it's that. Start. Tick, 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 tick. So we'll give you a couple of minutes and then we'll. Nobody else wants to participate in the giveaway, only Kim. It's free. So 1 through 20. If Kim's the only one who wants a book, I'll let Kim choose which one she wants if nobody else wants to enter. So what do you want, Kim? If nobody else enters within the next 2 minutes, 2 seconds. Oh no, I do. I put up the postage. Which grayscale? There's a couple of grayscales. Well, I don't. Oh, this one. right? Is this the one you want, Kim? The Art of Sarah Jane Star Wheel. So if Kim wants it, Kim gets it. Okay, just email me your address and Kim will have it. Just sending you my email. Nobody wanted to participate, so only Kim wanted to participate. But I put giveaway in the title. Do you know how many people would have come to this stream? Well, sometimes I think people just want to come. When you put in, here's the thing: when you put in giveaway, everybody wants to come. So this is where we are ending the stream, and we will probably work on her again on probably, well, I'm not streaming. I am probably streaming again on Friday. So Friday, we will resume this picture. Yes, that was. Friday, we will zoom this picture, and hopefully then I will probably email you your package on Friday, because that's when I'm off again. So Friday, we will resume doing this bell picture. So I hope you all have enjoyed this. Remember, we did the books with colors. We did some of this picture with Holbeins. We did Pablo's. So we've done a couple of brands of pencils in this. So keep that in mind. So I want to say good night to everybody, or good afternoon, and I hope everybody has a lovely, lovely rest of the day. I will see you again on Friday. Bye, everybody.